Yo, it's your boy Los out here in nature again. Hope y'all having a great day. And today I just wanted to talk. I'm out here in nature, just having a great time with my dog here, as you can see. As you can see, beautiful dog. Just wanted to talk about something that, just the story that I have, prison story that I had that I went through when I was locked up. And it's kind of crazy because being in prison. There's a lot of fucking people you meet, weird people, crazy people, young, old, all types of people are in prison, And I remember one day I signed up for an event, a soccer tournament, and there were about 10 teams or so, and I was part of one team. Most of the teams were Mexicans. They were all Mexicans, and there was our team was all pure Honduran from Central America, from Honduras, all of us. It was like 7 or 8. I think it was at 7 against 7. It was the setup, and they just could not beat us. You know what I mean? They just could not beat us. I remember that we were in the semifinals against this team, right? They were all Mexicans. They spoke Spanish. They were like us. They were just from another country, from Mexico, and we were just beating them. Like we were beating them 1-0. And I remember I was playing defense, so I had to make sure that nobody scored on my ass because that was my responsibility, to shut it down. And so they couldn't get through me and shit. They couldn't get through my defense. And I remember the little Mexican threw an elbow at me and hit me right on my fucking jaw, right? So I was like, motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass after the game. You know what I mean? This shit is on. I'm gonna fucking fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck your life. And he was like, all right, that's what's up. Bring your fucking fierro, he said. Bring your fucking iron or your whatever you got sharpened. In prison, you know what that means. You're going to go to war, somebody's going to die. Because you better bring your weapon too because somebody's going down, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, all right, what up? Let's do this then. So the niggas was just mad because they couldn't beat us, bro. After that we went to the championship and shit, and we won the shit. They just could not fuck with us, and they just hated the fact that there were just a few of us, Hondurans, and there were so many of them, and they could not beat us. And we were just a good team. We just happened to be set up correctly, good defense. I had good strikers, and so shit, it was the shit. So the nigga, when we go back into the cell house, we go back into our spot, where we locked up. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm like, I don't have nothing sharped up. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm not a violent. I mean, there was not a violent person locked up. I was a relaxed, calm type of person. I didn't bring no violence, but I always was. I didn't never cower down from no motherfucker. I was no punk. So I was like, if that nigga want war, he can have war. Fuck him. You know what I mean? We can go get it down. So I told my nigga, what's up? Hey, y'all, you got one of those, And so he said, yeah, I got you. Don't trip. So he had a big motherfucking sharpened up piece of metal ready for me, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, at least I got something ready. If this nigga get crazy, I'm not gonna get stabbed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get stabbed up in this motherfucker and be the one to come out of here in a gurney. Fuck that. If somebody's gonna come out of this bitch, it's gonna be him. It's my life up in this bitch. That's how I was like, fuck that. So the nigga was like, I was like, what's up, nigga? When I see him, the nigga was like, nah, it's so cool, man. I got heated. What's up? So what we want to do? The nigga after that, was cool. He didn't want to do shit. In reality, I didn't want to do shit too. I didn't want to have to kill nobody or hurt nobody. But when somebody threatens you in prison like that, especially with a weapon, you better be ready because niggas don't be playing around. You know what I mean? I had my shit ready. I was like, "What's up, nigga?" Found out that this nigga is just crazy. I had a nigga that was locked up in another prison that he used to know him. They knew him, and so I sent some information. I sent a letter over to this nigga in another prison and asked information about this nigga, and coming to find out that nigga was checked in from over there to over here because that motherfucker started a riot over there with the Mexican Hispanics against the blacks or the whites or something like that over some bullshit I found out, and the nigga created a fucking big ass fucking riot. So I was like, fuck this shit. This nigga, okay, so after I knew that about this nigga, I was like, this nigga's just dirty. And after that, nobody really fucked with that nigga. I told everybody what's up. Hey, this nigga's crazy, this nigga's dirty, this nigga's gonna get y'all in trouble. keep an eye on him, keep an eye on that motherfucker. See, in prison, bro, I roll with the paisas because I'm Hispanic. You have to ride with somebody in prison. That's just how it is. If you're white, you have to roll with your white people. And if you're black, you have to roll with your black people. If you're Hispanic, you have to roll with Hispanic people. If you're Cuban, don't matter what it is. If you're Hispanic, you have to roll with Hispanics. And in case something goes down, you got to be ready to represent your people, If it's a war, that's just how it is, man. It's segregated. That's just the sad reality. But, for the most part, we all got along, man. All the races got along. I did business with blacks, with Mexicans, with Hispanics, with everybody, because I used to run a parlay ticket, and run bets in prison and shit like that. So I had to do business with everybody. But I always held my own, and I never needed nobody to fucking, nobody to come and fuck with me and tell me what's up, because they knew I was a nigga of respect, and I was ready to get down if he was ready. But I was mostly about business, and peace. Respect. That's what prison's about, bro. You give respect, you're gonna get respect. If you come with shady shit and you're testing you're a pussy, you're gonna get your shit taken. You're gonna be paying rent up in that bitch. You're gonna be somebody's bitch. You gotta stand up for yourself. And show motherfucker that you're a fucking man, that nobody can fuck with you. Then niggas be like, shit, that nigga's for real, for real. Leave that motherfucker alone. That motherfucker's crazy as fuck. He'll have you fucking shot outside, or have you killed inside, have you stabbed and shit. So I was like, shit, I just held my own. And the nigga after that, he didn't say shit, and so I was just let the shit die. Eventually they moved that motherfucker from that prison, because he was a fucking problem and everything. Coming to find out, he was just moving around, causing problems everywhere he went. So he was just a hothead, just ready for somebody to just bust him, and he was getting busted everywhere. Coming to find out, he's a check-in and a mark. So out there, why am I telling this story? Well, the reason I'm telling this story is because it's crazy in prison, man. I don't know. I didn't know what type of nigga that was. He could have fucking stabbed me, when I wasn't looking or something. That's what prison life is, you know what I mean? You never know, bro. You have to keep your eyes open, always be aware. Any trouble can come from any direction, anyway. You can be trying to mind your own business, and motherfuckers can fuck with you, and next thing you know, you got to defend your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling the youth, stay out of trouble, enjoy your life, follow your dream, fuck prison. You don't got to go through all that shit. All those stresses and all that bullshit that I had to go through, because you're better than that. And I learned my lesson, but it took me a fucking while, and thank God that I had a second opportunity. I'm not taking advantage of it, and I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I'm doing right with God, with my family, and that's all that matters now, and doing things the right way, not fucking around, breaking the law. So do the right thing, people. Love y'all. Be safe. Have a good week. Today is Tuesday, the last day of the month. And hope you guys have a great week and have good aspirations and good things coming up. And go for it. Don't fucking make excuses, and do it the right way. There is no easy way to get money out there. Do it the right way. Don't make a mistake and end up regretting it later. So, all right, y'all. Love y'all. Be safe. Take care.